we have every justification to live the life that people assume that we would have, to be drugged out, to be pregnant at 15, or to be, all these things we're completely justified in doing because of what we've experienced, but we chose not to live that life. We chose not to be in those statistics that people told us that we would be in.
Even though we've been through some pretty crazy things, it's unfortunately not unique. It's just not talked about.
It's what we've done with it that makes it unique.
I loved the cinematography of this piece and how they played around a lot with natural light, and our main subjects, Justin and Alexis. They are very magnetic, such an engaging couple, extremely well spoken. I can see why they have a best-selling book. It was incredible listening to their story from them. I thought that this film also had very effective use of old photographs and footage. I love that they got to interview Alexis's foster family, and to hear from them was awesome as well, and how they saw the change in her as they gave her love and support, and seeing how she can then give that love and support back to her own family was also awesome to see as well.
It's such a relatable story to so many voices that have yet to be heard. And to be able to see these two perspectives get out of their situation and build this life for themselves is extraordinary. I'm proud of them to be able to not only, survive what they needed to survive and overcome what they needed to overcome, but to be able to shine a light, share their story, share their perspective, share the love that they have gained, because despite what has been thrown to them, is just absolutely beautiful to see. They make a comment in the documentary, it usually took her about 5 years to really get a true understanding of this definition of love. I think a lot of statements that they make is very resonating within this piece. And I'm so glad that they did this, and I hope they continue to share it, because this is going to help people in some shape or form.
Very inspiring to show real life stories of how people redefine their normal. I like the title, Redefining Normal. I think it really says a lot, because normal, what you're used to, what is considered normal in your life and what you're used to, is not necessarily the healthiest way to be or to continue. So I really like the title. And it's very just so inspiring that you can see people who did decide to make a different choice and not just be a victim. Great camera work and production value, and the interviews and the music in a perfect length and pace. But I do think that it's really, really great, because we learned a little bit about both of these people's lives, and the fact that they have been through so much but chose to not be a victim is the best way I can describe it. Is very inspiring, and I think this should be seen by a variety of people, so that they can be inspired and make the best choices.
It's just absolutely incredible, all of the things that they have overcome individually, to be able to come together and not only mend each other's hearts and each other's broken souls, but to then reach out in the form of a book, in the form of a kind of mini documentary such as this, to help mend and heal other people's hearts, is just it's incredibly courageous and kind, and really is what compassion is all about. Their honest openness, their ability to talk about this trauma in a way without shame, without hesitation, hopefully will encourage others to be able to do the same.
This family shows that you can rise out of the darkest circumstances. They're really an inspiration. They went, especially the woman, she went through some traumatic things at the hands of her biological father, and then found a family that would take her in as their own. And then they fell for her husband as well. This is a really great family. And they showed, writing a book, inspiring the world, that you can rise from dark circumstances, and that their family is the reason why they can. It might not be the family they were born into, but it's the family that they were meant to have. And it's the one that shows that how great it can be to have that strong, loving support, what a positive influence it can have on someone's life.
These two young people came from really abusive and neglected backgrounds in their childhood to find each other and overcome the barriers of these socioeconomic situations that seem impossible to climb out of. They have become successes personally, and it's all because of the connection of family that they were able to make after they left their original families.